It's only one corner, but it's one of thousands that we can have in any given rally. And driving this corner to the ultimate speed comes down to the pace notes, which of course we've written during the 2-pass pre-event reconnaissance. Recce is often done in standard cars like this, and can be where a rally is won or lost before the rally's even begun. So what is recce? Let me show you. Generally we have a 2-pass reconnaissance, or recce as we like to refer to, for each rally. Now on new rallies this means on the first pass I'll read to John what we want the notes to say and he records these in his own shorthand. On the second pass he reads these back to me and we check them. Fast half, 3-2 right wide. So there are two key points with recce, one being consistency and the other one being visualization. The key thing on recce is to visualize the speed that you're going to be doing on the rally compared to recce, which can be up to double the speed, and use it in information to put accurate information into your pace notes. The second is consistency. Your notes need to be consistent from corner A to corner B. If you have one bad note, that can be enough to throw your confidence. So this is where the marks on the steering wheel may help. While not always possible, it's important on recce to try and drive the same line that you're going to do in the rally, for two reasons. One being to help you judge the speed that you can take the corner, and the second to find the right apex point for the corner to get the best acceleration onto the next straight. So depending on the level of rallying you're doing, recce can be used in different ways. When you're starting out with club or national rallying, often you mainly get a 1-pass recce and you may get the organiser's notes. So you use the reconnaissance as an opportunity to check the notes, check the consistency, look for hazards. Hazards are very important, but also you can add in information like where there's a little bit more width on the road, where you can go a little bit wider, where you can cut corners. Recce shouldn't be underestimated, and a rally can be won or lost during the reconnaissance. Of course, one thing you have to do is choose a recce car, and while we're not looking for a competitive package like the rally car, we're looking for something that's practical. So four-wheel drives is not something we recommend. We've done this in the past, and the sensation you get from being high with really soft suspension doesn't cross over so well to the feeling you have in the rally car. So having a car that's similar size, similar wheelbase is a good step forward. Inside the car there's probably two crucial tools you need, one being a trip meter and the other being a camera. Of course the trip meter is for the co-driver to help to know where we are in the stages so we don't get lost, but also for the driver to measure those distances between corners when you're recording your pace notes. Of course the camera is a vital tool to be able to refer to after the reconnaissance to refine the pace notes further, and even sometimes having a backup camera in the car for if one does fail. Like anything, the more you put in, the more you're going to get out. And nowadays it's common practice that after a hard day's out on the road doing reconnaissance, it's straight back to the hotel to review the footage and get the pace notes ready for the rally. You shouldn't be reviewing the footage to memorise the stages, as in my opinion this is a hindrance for two reasons. One, if you remember the road too well, you'll tend to overdrive in the rally, and two, you won't use the pace notes to the full potential, which should be used as a prompt and a guide on how fast you can drive each corner. Lastly, one thing to be careful of when reviewing footage is to be careful about the perception that you get from the camera angle and what you see on the computer. Now, we use a RECCE system, which I've used for the last 2 years now, which I think gives the best perception of what you really see when you get down the rally. But there are a lot of different lens angles and different cameras out there that give a different perspective, so you need to keep this in mind when reviewing the footage. Obviously we've got some pretty fond memories from Sardinia last year, and it'll be nice to now put this one down and go get ourselves another one. So we're about to head into recce. We need to make sure we do a really good job in reconnaissance, because as we said, a rally can be won or lost before we've even started the rally. So we're going to make a good job, and we're going to try and get another good result and repay the faith that all the mechanics and everyone have done to build us a brand new car in time for this rally. Let's do it. Follow us here.